In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can get free Rainbow Six credits by using the Rainbow Six Siege marketplace. And no, this isn't a glitch, no, it's not a bug, you're not going to get banned, it's not a hack or anything like that. All it is you buying your items at a low and selling them at a high, meaning you're going to be making profit on every single item you buy and sell, meaning you will slowly work your way towards earning things like battle passes and stuff like that for completely free. Now, without further ado, let's just jump straight into the video and let me show you the method. If you're going to enjoy, leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below any questions you might have. Now, the first thing I'm going to show you is my recent transactions and just go through a few of the things that I have managed to do. So if I scroll back down here just a little bit, you will see that I've been selling off all of my black ices. Now, the reason why I have done this, and I think you guys watching this video should do that too, is because if you open an alpha pack and it's a purple and you open it up and you get a black ice and it ends up being a duplicate, you are only going to be credited with the renown for getting an epic. It has nothing to do with the rarity of the skin or anything like that. So for example, if I was to open up an AK-12 black ice in Rainbow Six Siege right now and I already had it on my account, I would be missing out on 1,200 R6 credits. Now, one thing I like to do is kind of look out for future updates, what could potentially be happening to operators in the game that could influence their prices. And as you guys can see, I've been buying quite a lot of items for Blackbeard because right now they are at an all-time low. As you can see, I bought this one for 18, I bought this headgear for 18 as well, this uniform for 15, and this headgear for 12. Now, what I was trying to say in this clip before I started yapping a little bit too much is I am currently buying a lot of headgears, uniform, the operator portraits and stuff for Blackbeard in hopes that when this Year 9 Season 4 rework for Blackbeard comes out, if Ubisoft make him into a better operator, people are hopefully going to be playing more of him. And if they're playing more of him, they're going to want uniforms for him, headgears for him that they haven't been collecting over the last few years. So my current thought process is when this rework comes out, all of these items that I am currently buying for dirt cheap are going to go up in price, which means I'm going to be able to sell them for a profit, once again making more free Rainbow Six Siege credits. Now, just in case I'm losing the interest of a few of you guys watching, I am now going to go in, pick out what is a good item for me to buy, and then try and sell it for a profit in this video to give you guys an exact template of what you need to be doing. So the first thing you're going to want to do is click on this buy tab here, and you're going to want to scroll through. You're going to want to see what has a relatively low purchase orders because there's going to be a lot less competition. They've also updated the marketplace so you can see which ones are down by a percentage, which ones are staying the same, and then which ones have actually gone up in price over the last couple of sales. So this one here, Volcano, even though it is quite expensive to begin with, you can see that it's actually starting to fluctuate. And if we look at the average 30-day price, it was actually selling for around 1,500, and right now it is at an all-time low in the last 30 days, only selling for 800 credits. Now, what this means is there is currently a dip going on with this specific skin. So if in the last 30 days it is currently at its lowest price point, it's probably a good indicator that it is a good skin worth buying. If you buy this and it returns back up to its normal average price, you will then be able to sell it for a profit. Or if you wait even longer until it hits its highest peak in the last 30 days and then sell it, you'll be able to make an even bigger profit of up to maybe 200 Rainbow Six Siege credits. Now, if you guys already have 800 R6 credits to play around with, you can just put in a purchase order for a little bit less. Let's go 750 and see if we can pick this up ourselves. So all you got to do is type in a number, click on place the order, and then confirm it. Now, what this now does is we have an active purchase order for 750. So if anyone lists this item for 750 R6 credits, we will be first in line to buy it. And if we head over to our transactions, you can see it is here and we have 30 days until it expires. Another one that I've just found is actually for the P90 Black Ice. As you guys can see, it last sold at only 90 R6 credits, which is ridiculously cheap. But if we have a look at the last 30 days, it's been selling on average for 130. Right now we are seeing a massive dip, which means this is a good time to buy this item. So seeing as though it says 90 here, I'm also going to try and buy it for 90 R6 credits. Yes, you could put it a little bit lower, but the lower you put it, the harder it is for you to actually get this item. So now that I've shown you a few examples of what you want to do to buy skins, let me show you when you want to sell skins. And once again, they have introduced a new feature to show you which ones are actually spiking in prices and which ones are actually dropping in prices. So any skin that you can see that has a massive positive percentage here, just like this UMP Black Ice, means that it has sold for around about here, but now it's starting to spike again. Now this is not a good example because it actually was really high, it's dropped, and now it's kind of returning to what it was. So this would not be a good time to sell this item specifically. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort it by last sale price, high to low, to see what my most valuable skin is. Obviously this one is just someone trying to transfer their R6 credits, because there is no way someone is buying this for 7,000 credits. Now just going through all of the skins here in my account, it actually seems like the market's going through a bit of a crash right now. Almost every skin I have has actually dropped in price majorly over the last few days. That's probably something to do with the fact that the Doctor's Curse event has just come out, so a lot of players are returning to the game just to check out the, new event and stuff. So that probably caused a dip in all of the skins. But what that actually means is it's a better time right now to buy rather than to sell. However, just as a quick example of when you want to sell is, say if this price is where we're currently at, and then it spikes up to like here, and this is where the price is currently sat, then this is a good time to sell. The higher the peak, the more chance you want of selling. Now to finish off this video, I decided to go in and buy a bunch more items, mainly items for Blackbeard once again, because as I said earlier in the video, I do believe that they are going to be going up in price once the rework comes out. And then I decided to come back in a few days time to see how they got on, if we bought them, if we didn't, and see what happened. So I was halfway through editing a different video when I remembered to actually come back and check this stuff, and as you can see, almost everything that I actually put in to buy, other than the Volcano skin, which I cancelled in that last recording, and this floral flat cap, has already gone through. So as you can see here, we put all these orders in on the 19th. Almost every single one of them has already sold. It's now the 21st, and we also managed to pick up this as well, this little portrait for Blackbeard. And just to give you guys a perfect example, I've already had a look at this P90 here, which we managed to pick up for just 90 R6 credits. And as you guys could see, with the release of Doctor's Curse, there was a massive drop off in pretty much every item in the marketplace. And as you can see, it's already starting to kind of return to what it previously was. Now, at the most, in the last 30 days, it was selling for around 150 credits. It is now already starting to sell for 105 or around about that point. So as you guys can see, if I was to sell this right now, I could probably get it to sell for maybe 110 R6 credits, which means we already would have made profit. Obviously, I'm not going to. I'm going to wait for this to kind of get a little bit closer to that 150 mark that we were at the end of September. But this just goes to show you a perfect example. If you can buy weapons like this when they're at their lowest, and then wait for them to return to their market average and sell them for their average, you can make free R6 credits here. And with the profit, I know it's slow and I know it'll take time, but eventually that'll be enough to buy a battle pass, and that'll be enough to buy that bundle that you've been waiting up and saving for. Now hopefully this video has started to show you that if you can do this for multiple items a day, obviously you can buy and sell up to 5 things at a time, and you realistically you want to be having this maxed out at all times so that you have more chance of making money. But if you do this with up to 10 items a day, buying and selling, you can start building up your R6 credit amount, kind of like to what I have, and just get it up to a few thousand, which gives you a hefty chunk to be able to buy any battle passes or anything that you want really without having to put real money on the line. Either way, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, leave a like, subscribe. If you want videos where I give you guys like guides on what you should be and shouldn't be buying, when you should be selling, when you should be buying, let me know again down in the comments and I can help you out. Either way, click the video on screen. Hopefully you enjoy your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.